Melody Weintraub, and today I'm going to show you how to draw a selfie. So for today's lesson, you're going to learn how to draw a selfie or a self-portrait. And all you're going to need is a pencil, any kind of pencil, a piece of paper, any piece of paper, a mirror, if you have a mirror that's handy, a ruler is nice, and if you don't have a mirror, you can use a school picture or you can use your cell phone or your parent's cell phone to take your photo. Now, I'm going to start drawing an oval, and my purpose in drawing this oval is to draw it wider at the top than it is at the bottom, so it's very egg-shaped. Now and I'm drawing very lightly with my pencil. I'm going to draw a little heavier once I like my lines. And then I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to draw a line that's going right down the center. Okay? So this line that goes right down the center is an axis. That's an axis right there. Now, after I've drawn my line straight down the center, now I'm going to put a line that is halfway between here and here. Halfway between the tip top of my skull and my chin bone, okay? This is my skull, this is my chin bone. So I'm going to go halfway down, and I'm just going to guess what halfway down is. If I want to measure it, I could measure it. I could measure it, but I just want to guess. So I'm going to guess that about halfway down is about right here, and I'm going to make a little mark right there. Now, if I don't have a ruler, how am I going to measure it? Well, I can hold my fingers up and let me see. If I hold my fingers like this and I lock them, let me see if that's halfway. No, it's not quite halfway. So I'm going to come down a little bit further, and then I'm going to measure it again with my hands. So that's my first line. Now I'm going to go halfway between here and here. Halfway between the mark I just made and the chin bone. Now, that's my second line. So I'm going to make this line a little bit longer so I'll know. Now I'm going halfway down between here and here. See if I'm better on this third guess here. Measure it with my fingers. Lock my fingers in place. Yes, I was good on the last one. Now, as you can see on the example, this line will determine where my eyes go. This line will determine where my nose rests. So my nose is going to rest on this line. This line will split my lips. It will split my upper lip from my lower lip. Now, to put my eyes in the correct place, guess what? Your eyes, you can get actually 5 eyes across your face. But don't worry about trying to put 5 eyes. What you're going to do is you're going to draw the first eye, which is between your eyes. Now, let's go ahead and make our first eye. In the middle of our eye, we have an iris. So we're going to draw a circle in the middle here, and this is where our iris is going to go. That is the part of your eye that has a color on it. And then right in the middle is your pupil. And guess what color your pupil is? Nope, it's not black. First of all, black is not a color. It's not black. It's actually clear because it's a hole. And now you're going to draw an almond shape that is going to go like this above the line and like this below the line. Okay? Now we're going to get rid of that eye between your eyes when we finish your portrait. But right now we need it because now we know where to start your right eye. The inside of your eye, right in here, this inside right here, lines up with the outside of your nose. Now I'm talking about this area right over here, the outside of the skin of your nose. And then so we can draw a line straight down here and straight down here. And we know this is not the bridge of our nose, but this is this outside part of our nose. Okay, so right in the center of that, we're going to draw a triangle. You look a little bit like Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz right now with this triangle. And then once we draw this triangle, in the middle of this triangle, we're going to draw a circle. And this is the tip of your nose right here. Now we're going to draw this flap that goes on the outside of your nostril. And look how this all sits on this line. Okay, so now this is where you're going to need to look in the mirror or look at your school photo. And your nose may be wider here, or it could be narrow. But there is a bone that goes up your nose to your eyebrow. Now, we're going to draw our lips. Once again, you might need to look in the mirror at your lips. When your mouth is closed and you're not smiling, the end of your lips line up with your pupils. Now, the next thing I want you to observe with your eyes is your eyelid, because people's eyelids are shaped differently. So you just draw the bottom part of the way your eyelashes or your eyelid goes over your iris. Now we're going to draw our ears. The ears extend from the top of the nose to the bottom of the nose. And now we're going to draw our hairline. Now this is, I told you that this line that goes down through your face is called an axis. But the top of your head, your skull, at the very top of your head, that is called your crown. Okay? So your crown this is not my whole forehead. You can judge about how high up your forehead is by where your eyebrows are. So you have to kind of hold back, because this is the crown on this portrait, but this is where my hair starts. Do you see that? So I'm going to start my hair around in this area. And that is how you draw a selfie.